Hello, everybody. Listen, we are in some solar eclipse energy, some new moon in Aries energy. And yes, this was the very much anticipated solar eclipse for many different reasons, none of which we're going to cover here. But the Arcturians have been saying through me, and they're saying again now. They really want me to remind all of you within earshot. Stay optimistic, stay firm in who you are. My name is Yolanda Marie, and through these readings, the Arcturians seek to steer you to your highest potential for success. So make sure as these energies are moving through the collective that you clear any lack consciousness. That's a big deal. And use your energy to create and move forward. Let's get started. Hello, Cancer, soul family. This is so interesting. You cannot go any farther with the situation. Now, this is the whole collective. So put it where it applies, okay? This is collective energy. But there's some kind of disagreeing energy that has been going on. This doesn't have to have been an overwhelming energy in your experience, Cancer. Some of you, it will be heavy. Some of you, it's just whatever had been sticking that maybe wasn't as heavy. But it doesn't need to go any further in this solar eclipse energy, the energy in the eclipsing nature of it primarily, right? It's like it's a stopping point. It's the bottom, the end of this. And it doesn't want to go any further. And through that, it sparks a transformation. It spurs on this transformation from the grief that this has caused into hope, into new opportunities, and that's coming through, and also a spark in you, your ability to create in a different way again and more consistently. So it's really pushing whatever was left, basically, because a lot of you have been letting a lot of this go. And the disagreeing energies, what the Arcturians are talking about here, it doesn't even have to be people or conversations or arguments. It can just be things that are not aligned with you. But certainly it can be arguments with people. And so they are pointing out that forgiveness is required here. Okay, so forgiveness of situations, of yourself, if these were beliefs that still needed to stabilize within you or leave your field and you are the one bringing them back in, and that's okay. As humans, we do that. We're learning and growing constantly. This is an expansive process and there's an ebb and a flow to it. So totally normal. But if that is part of what's going on, it's like you're finally able to really release not only the energies that were sort of keeping it mucky, but the hold on yourself. You know, the being hard on yourself also has to go. That's part of it. And what happens is then these high frequencies get to stream in. So it's sort of like a dual process here. It's like the frequencies streaming in are aiding this to happen, but also as this happens, right? More frequencies get to stream in and integrate into specifically into your field, into your experience, and not just to sit there, but to create this blissful experience that you deserve, require, and have been focusing toward, moving toward. All right, that's what I got for you, Cancer soul family. I love you so much, and I will talk to you again. Let me know if any of it resonates below. And remember, this is also a new moon in Aries. So once those frequencies start to really interact with you, then that passionate creation can begin. All right. Love you so much, Cancer soul family. And I will talk to you again very, very soon. Namaste. Hello, Scorpio, beautiful Scorpio soul family. There's some resistance that your collective is letting go of in regard to how you create, and it's got to do with the healing of the feminine. So this week, and you know how time works, it's going to vary. You might already be working on this consciously, but a lot of this might be coming in on a subconscious level. But there's some resistance that this solar eclipse energy is helping to shake loose, break apart, so you can come into a more cosmic way of creating, which is going to be really on this, let's call it subconscious, but really expanded level, more comfortable for you. It might feel like you're going into a territory you haven't been before, Scorpio, and this healing of the deep feminine aspect within you, and that's for men and women, is really going to help to diffuse a lot of blocked energy, a lot of resistance, and even like people outside of yourself, situations outside of yourselves that have been, and it's funny, they gave me the word disgruntled. So funny of a word in this situation, right? To me, it is. But yeah, like this disgruntled kind of like, I mean, because it feels like mild upset, like maybe it's not even serious. But when you have a lot of that just in different pockets of your life, it's almost like a pipe is being clogged, is what it feels like, what it might seem like. And it can go unnoticed even. You know, a little something over here, a little something over there, that can all add up into your experience. So a lot of that is getting shaken loose, right? So there's the eclipse part. And then what's able to flow in is this cosmic energy. It's like a level up wants to happen, a new spark, you know? And so, but through the healing process of the feminine, there can be some discomfort and there might need to be a level of strength applied, you know, some determination to just allow this to occur and not let whatever pockets of disgruntled energy, right? Whatever might want to come in and disrupt this process of your healing, just hold your ground there and allow yourself to heal because you need to be able to rest to create, right? That's what the feminine aspect does. It's effortless creativity, and you need to be able to relax into it. And there's a component of this where you'll find it easier. There's high potential for you to find it easier to allow yourself to receive. Suddenly you remember you deserve to receive just like anybody else. And that's a funny little kitschy thing to have to remember, right? But we're leaving a paradigm where that was intentionally really blocked very often to allow a small number of people or certain energies to sort of lead the pack, have control. And so, you know, that old pyramid system where somebody's on top and all of that, this is part of what's toppling. And so this is just another element of that, right? So I hope that makes sense. Scorpio, beautiful Scorpio soul family. Let me know if any of this resonates below, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Namaste. Hello, Pisces, beautiful soul family. You are getting in touch with your fire energy big time, especially for those of you who have a lot of fire in your charts. You are getting in touch with some fire energy. It's like something's getting awakened in you through this, and it is a new moon in Aries and this solar eclipse, right? And something may be revealed to you. That's almost an aside. It might not even be related to whatever is waking you up, but for a lot of you, something may be revealed. And this is a collective reading, so there's a high potential that there's information available to you that wasn't available to you before, or something that you maybe didn't even know you needed to know is going to appear to you, okay? That's for the overall collective. But specifically, something's going to be revealed to some of you that maybe you've been waiting on, or something that helps boost you in some way. It's a good thing. Now, with that, there's a need to just pause. Maybe you're feeling like you're on a pause, Pisces, in some area. And so while that's going on, just hold your ground. Just remember, stand in who you are. There are resources coming to you and things happening in your field. And let's just say, behind the scenes, right? While you're on this pause, it's not like it's inactive. A lot of quantum energy at play. Wherever you're going, it's someplace you likely haven't been before. It's into some kind of unknown realm. And of course, that's for a lot of us right now, just overall, the planetary collective, right? There's a lot of potential for that for your collective, for sure, Pisces, especially with this desire that's awakening in you to go for something. It's like a new beginning wants to happen. And even if it feels like a little bit of a risk or something unknown, you may be more likely to go for it, particularly at the end or as Mercury retrograde kind of, comes to an end and comes out of shadow in May. You might really be feeling ready to actively move on things. And of course, you can actively move on things during the Mercury retrograde too. You just want to be a lot more discerning because things can get foggy for the collective. Whether they're aware of it or not is neither here nor there and no big deal, right? It's not that big a deal. Nobody panic, but it is a thing that can happen. But yeah, you've got some really wonderful potential energy for good possible outcomes, like really good outcomes. So the way that quantum manifestation works and the way that energy in your field responds is what you attend to is more likely to occur. So lean into the positive possibilities. Lean into if there are revelations coming to you, how can you use them fruitfully in a positive direction? Lean into this beautiful, dynamic, passionate energy that wants to arise in you. Pisces, it's really good. All right. Love you so much. Beautiful, brilliant Pisces soul family. Let me know if any of it resonates below, and I will talk to you again very soon. Namaste.